Sure. I'll tell a little bit about myself. A little background on me. Before I got into the network marketing industry, I was working as a dental hygienist, and I had been doing that for about 5 years. And really, I was always the one who followed and conformed to go to school, get good grades, get a good job, and I did just that. Right out of college, after I graduated, 6 months into working, I realized that there was definitely the rat race was not for me, and I knew it was not going to be enough to retire myself in the next 40 years. I did not want to be on the 40-year plan, work 40 hours a week for 40 years of my life, and I ended up picking the book Rich Dad Poor Dad off the bookshelf one day. It just caught my attention, and I thought, okay, there's something I don't know. And while I was reading that book, I was 22, 23 years old at that time, and I was reading that book, and I was making all of the mistakes that they highlight in that book. I thought that buying a house was a good investment, when really a house is not an investment. It is not an asset, especially if you have a mortgage on it. So, okay, right then and there, I was like, okay, well, this is good to know. As I was reading Rich Dad Poor Dad, I really opened my eyes and opened my mind to being a business owner, period. And I realized that if I didn't have leverage, I was never going to create wealth. My time was being leveraged at the dental office, and I knew that I wanted to be a business owner. So that's when the hunt began. I started looking into different business ventures, different network marketing companies, and with the franchise industry, that was a little bit too big of a risk for me, because you had to have a lot of money down, and your overhead a month was anywhere from $5,000 a month to $20,000 a month, depending on which franchise you were looking at. And today it's really hard to come up with the capital to start a franchise. So I started looking more towards the network marketing industry, because it's a way to start a business, a home-based business you can run right from your home, use the internet, which is huge right now. A lot of people are capitalizing on social media and what the internet can do for people in the home-based business industry, and that's when I just I kind of fell in love with the concept. But it took a while for me to find the right company. So like what Brian said, as far as finding something that you're passionate about, that is an absolute must. We just tell you a little bit what happened when I did start in my network marketing career. First of all, I had been doing some personal development and really digging into that before I started network marketing. That's one of my passions, is helping people empower themselves. And so my mindset and my attitude and everything was just right. I knew where I needed to be, and I knew the person I needed to become to have success. And I saw myself being successful before the paycheck came. So if you're in network marketing and you're struggling right now, you need to be successful first before you start making money. And what is success to you? Here's the thing. If you've got a goal and you're doing something you like to do and you're working towards that goal, you're successful. Okay? So the attitude always comes before the paycheck, but the mindset in this industry, you have to have a strong mind, and you have to have control over your mind instead of your mind having control over you. And that's what we're going to teach you in the episodes, coming up, is we're going to teach you how to develop yourself, to become the person you need to be, to attract the right people to your business. We're going to teach you how to take control of your mind, how to be able to clear your mind completely, and just basically have that attitude that you need to have, and you live it 24/7. We're going to teach you how to set goals. We're going to teach you all the different things as far as how to think positively versus thinking negatively. You realize that most people are negative because it's easier to think negatively than it is to think positively. And right now out in America today, because of the economy, people are letting that affect them, and they just keep getting further and further down the hole, because they dive into the negative and everything bad's happening, and there's nothing good going on. Well, you know what? We've got something that we can introduce to people to totally change that mindset, and we can teach them how to do it. I kind of got myself on the right path as far as my belief systems, the thoughts that were running through my mind, taking control, and learning how to create what I wanted in my life. And so when I did start with my business, I was able to completely retire myself from the dental hygiene industry, from my day job, in 6 months. And within 8.5 months, I had hit one of the highest ranks in our company, and I was earning a 6-figure income. And I had no background in network marketing, no background in business, marketing, sales, none of that. So we're going to teach you guys exactly what you need to do in upcoming episodes. Here's what's going on today, okay? Because of the way things are, you have to be outstanding at what you do in order to have excellent results. Because here's the thing, if you're just good, if you're a good network marketer, you're going to get poor results, okay? If you're a great network marketer, you're going to get good results. If you're an excellent network marketer, you're going to get great results. And if you're outstanding, that's when you get the excellent results. And you need to be outstanding to make it today in business, period. Whether it's traditional, whether it's network marketing, you've got to be at the highest level of your game if you want to hit the income levels that you want to be at. So, and most people, if you're taking the time to watch this tonight, you want to make it to the top, okay? We're also going to give you skills too outside of network marketing that are going to help you in business in general. So if people stumble upon these trainings and these video clips and you're not in network marketing, maybe it's not for you, you know what, tune in from time to time, because we'll give you some tips that are going to help you in your day job and in your career as well. So that's all I'm going to say for today, but you guys, we got a lot of really fun stuff coming up, and we're just people that love the industry. We don't call ourselves gurus. To get back to the whole online buying